The FedCom invasion extracts a heavy toll. Systems slip through our grasp as the enemy seeks to break our will, offering only death and destruction. A bold move is needed to prevent annihilation. To that end, Conrad Kurita has devised a counterstrike for the ages in an effort to reshape our fortunes. A tactical gambit that could see the Combine snatch victory from the clutches of defeat. The forward deployed are the tip of the sword. These raiding units will plunge deep into the home regions of the Federated Suns and Lyran Commonwealth. We must force our adversary to react. This is our only chance to weather the storm. The 4th Arcab Legion will gather inside the Althouse system, in attack range of Arcturus. From there, this daring counter-offensive will get underway. Strike hard, Raiders. I wish you good fortune. The fate of the Combine hangs in the balance.
Hello everybody, welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and welcome back to the Dragon's Gambit DLC. Previously, we have wrapped up the first 2 phases of this campaign on Dieron and Vega, and now we have arrived at Old House as the first part of Conrad Theodore Kurita's counter-offensive into the Lyran Commonwealth. The date is July 14th, 3039. I can show you where we are on the map here. So we are a couple of jumps away, 3 jumps away from Vega here, and yeah, we are pushing towards Arcturus. Arcturus is actually the former capital of the Lyran Commonwealth here. When it was founded in 2341, I think Arcturus is right in the corner of the Protectorate of Donegal, one of the 3 nations that joined together to form the Commonwealth. But then as the Draconis Combine continued to expand in this direction, the Steiner family, after they supplanted House Marsden, decided to move it back to their own homeworld of Tharkad, a little bit safer away from the border there, you can see, which makes sense. We're on Old House. Let's check what we have news-wise. Oh, nothing. Okay, no news since we left Vega, but we have a cantina. And do any of these... Not really, to be honest. I'll accept them though, and just to clear them out so we've got a fresh batch after the next mission. I'm going to take the Manticore then, apparently. I probably should have done it the other way around. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. We might have killed those Battle Masters, more likely to than 15 Manticores, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, and what else is new? Well, I'm pretty sure that Stabjorn, yes, he's joined us. He was up on Radstad within the Free Razelhaig Republic at the academy there, but he's been working his way rimward towards our location, so we'll have to put him into some missions now to get him up to max skill, level 60. He is already, our second best pilot, tied with Shenzheng, but he will join Goblin at max rank, probably by the end of this DLC. I don't know if there's anything else to do. It says that we've been assigned to join the Azami, the Arcab Legion, which is an interesting unit with links to one of the semi-autonomous regions within the Draconis Combine, that being the Azami people. They are descendants of, I think it's North Africans, so like Berbers. What are they? Amazic, I think, is actually a more accurate term. I think Berber is a little bit outdated, actually. But they settled a number of worlds during the first and second Exodus up here. I think it was these 4, Rukbat, Algedi, Shitara, and Dabir here, maybe? And then there was another one down... Was it Al Nair? It could be. I think it was those 5 is where it started. And then the Draconis Combine was... kind of a much larger power on their doorstep, but they kind of avoided each other for the most part because they had such different cultures. The Azami continue to expand and settle other worlds in this region. I'm not going to remember the names of all of them, but one of them, notable up here, is called Arcab, and I don't know if I can find it. But regardless, it's in this region, and it is the namesake for the Arcab Legions, which is their own military branch. Now, I've mentioned a couple times during this playthrough the McAllisters, and notably Sariwan McAllister Kurita, who helped, or it was actually her father and his allies from the Razelhague region that restored the Kuritan family to the throne. Thank you for that. On New Samarkand here, after the Von Rohr rebellion had almost exterminated all of the Kuritans during the 2400s. But as of the early 2500s, the Von Rohrs were at war with the Azami people down here. And then a lot of their strength was focused in this region as they struggled to fight the Arcab legions. And that gave an opening for McAllister and the Sorensens of Razelhague to sweep in and supplant the usurpers, the Von Rohrs, that had taken over on New Samarkand. Afterwards, the much more amicable McAllister, I forget his first name, but House McAllister and House Kurita made a peace deal with the Azami people here and allowed them to enter into or join with the Draconis Combine, but still retain a lot of their independence. And they would also be allowed to keep their military force, the Arcab Legion, as long as they lent their assistance to any wars or campaigns that the Draconis Combine found itself partaking in. So it's quite an interesting history there, I think. Just before we jump into the mission, I want to check one last thing, if the game is not going to stall. Here we go. We have a number of mechs on this planet. I don't think anything too interesting. Atlas Catapults, Cyclops, Firestarter's random. This Call to Arms Grasshopper is not. I wonder what spawns if you don't have the Call to Arms DLC. Highlander 733, it's a down-teched version. 2 random locusts had nothing to do with it. An 8C longbow. We haven't actually seen one of these longbows yet. Speaking of, I think R1 is now finally finished and ready for battle. This one swaps its single small laser for 4 medium lasers. So quite a lot of more energy firepower there, but it's only really 3.5 tons. But it seems like it's got better armor as well than R1, so it must be way down on ammo or something. I don't know where they're freeing up that tonnage for that much armor as well. Marauder, Rifleman 3C, Stalker 4N, a Steiner Thunderbolt here, a Victor, and this Vulcan's just random as well, it's nothing to do with it. Okay, well I think that covers more or less everything. So we can jump in, and I forgot, we've got all our Atomo mechs to try out as well now. What was our newest one? It was this Battlemaster here. Bit of a beast. Well, we're bringing that into the first mission. I will quickly set up some weapon groups for it here. Where's the PPC? Right arm, isn't it? Let's sort this and put that on that arm. Put that there. Maybe actually I put the medium lasers on one and I put you on there, which is a little bit of an unconventional layout, but it will work in my head, and that's what matters most. Right, let's jump into our mission briefing here. Lightning Strike, and we get our first look at the Brigadier General Li Cheng of the Arcab Legion. Yeah, and so something that you can reflects just how much of an independent force the Arcab Legions are within the DCMS is the fact that they're not even required to display the sigil, the crest of House Kurita anywhere on their uniforms or on their mechs either, because they are an autonomous or a semi-autonomous group within the Draconis Combine. And although they are viewed with a degree of suspicion by the higher-ups, time and again over the centuries they have proven their loyalty to the Draconis Combine. So they are given leeway to follow their own traditions, cultures, in religion as well, which is something which is actually policed quite heavily within the Draconis Combine. But the ISF does somewhat turn a blind eye towards the differences of the Azami people here. Assalamu alaikum, Commander. I am Li Cheng, Brigadier General of the 4th Arcab Legion. That's one of 3 of their battle mech regiments. I think it's 2nd, 4th, and 6th are still standing at this point in the succession wars. Interesting that he's given the title Brigadier General and not Shosho, which would be the DCMS, the typical DCMS equivalent rank. But I guess that's another thing that kind of reflects the differences in their military. Taishu Michi gave you a glowing review regarding your performance during your assignment on Vega. We don't usually accept help from other units, but these are trying times. The counter-invasion enacted by Theodore Kurita is now underway. Although my people don't always see eye to eye with House Kurita, a bold move is needed to try and turn the tide of this war. Without it, our people and very way of life will be eradicated from existence. We're being inundated with transmissions from within our homeland. Loki agents are running amok, forcing our citizens to declare the Fedcom Alliance as liberators, and forcing them into stating lies that the Combine government is starving them and wresting children from their homes at birth to be indoctrinated into our military ranks. That doesn't... I mean, it could be something that Loki's doing, but Loki is kind of the Black Ops department of the Lyran Intelligence Corps. But I feel like they have better suited kind of propaganda divisions. They've all got interesting names. There's the Bondians, and Norn is another group within LSE and Loki, so they're all named after Norse mythology, which is interesting considering that's something you more typically associate with the Razelhague region and not the Germanic history culture of the Lyran Commonwealth. This is causing discord among my officers. Many believe that this counter-invasion is just a fool's errand on the part of Theodore Kurita. There is a palpable feeling of doubt that plunging deep into the regions of the Federated Suns and Lyran Commonwealth is doing anything but abandoning our families to death and subjugation. It is imperative we make our work here count. We're here to make enough noise that the Alliance pulls their frontline units back and send them after us. The Old House Militia are Steiner loyalists who won't think twice about offering their lives for the cause. Dusting these skeleton units isn't our objective here. The Sauramat agent visually confirmed a series of data fragments contained inside vertical servers on marked points inside the city of Arkendorf. We must acquire the data fragments. The Sauramat here is kind of another part of the Azami Arcab group. It's not quite a secret society, not quite an intelligence agency, viewed by some as almost like a group of assassins in some respect. But they are kind of a separate brotherhood. I don't really know the right term to describe them. That does have a kind of some amount of control behind the scenes in how Azami politics work. But they are not openly at the top step of their culture, but a kind of independent force within them. There's a group that might be equivalent within the Lyran Commonwealth. You need to kind of... I think they're called Heimdall, which is kind of the loyal opposition. I don't really know how to put it exactly. A check on the power of the Steiner government, but also strongly pro-Lyran, and so they kind of work behind the scenes, but also typically in favor, as long as no tyrant rises to power, they support their homeland. Sounds simple enough, but each fragment is carved with its own encrypted code. The intel on each fragment alone is useless unless they're bonded together to form a larger whole. Move with haste, Commander. Without actionable intel, we will remain in a static hold, and any momentum we may gain will die on the vine. My second-in-command, Taisa Umari Ali, and I will monitor the proceedings on comms. Strike fast as lightning, Commander. We will do. Interesting that his second is called Taisa, which is Colonel, but you'd think he would either be... It would be Brigadier General and Colonel, or it would be Shosho and Taisa. One or both of those is the wrong way around. Okay, well, whatever, we can accept this. Our Sauramat agent has identified a series of data fragments contained in the city of Arkendorf. Collect the data fragments in order to unlock actionable intel with the speed of the 4th Arcab, and fend off the Old House Militia units in the process. It is a deluge out there, restricted visibility. Okay, as before, we've got just one-day missions and possibly not long between them to conduct repairs. But we're probably not going to be on this well for too long. We're now at an indifferent status with House Kudita, so we're slowly becoming more trusted. And we're going in the opposite direction with Steiner, currently disliked, soon to be worse than that. I'm going to max out on salvage.
Extreme weather conditions will interfere with your sensors and will most likely restrict visibility. Be careful out there.
Right, Stabjorn is going to join us again, and we're going to try out our other new pilot here, Shintaro Abe, we got rewarded with at the end of the last mission. I've forgotten what traits he had. Oh, he's got none. Okay. Right. Stabjorn is an autocannon specialist, but he needs missiles and energy weapons. That sounds like a catapult might be a good fit for him. But our tonnage is also, what, 335 now, so we need kind of heavier mechs. We said we were going to take the Battlemaster, so that puts us 235. Let's just quickly drop you into a cataphract. I need another 100 tons. In theory, you could take the Atlas. But that's probably not the best choice. Shintaro Abe needs a primarily ballistic equipped mech here. That's where his specialties lie, a little bit of energy support, so let's try and find something which is a good fit for him. I don't think... Here's an option. Maybe the Highlander. Our tonnage needs to increase, so maybe we do just give him... Okay, I'm going to give you the Highlander here. And now we need to drop 20 tons off this Atlas. Maybe shove you in Gandalf here. Which I think should be fine. You need missiles and energy though. You have some of that in this thing, and I guess you'd be closing with it. That'll do for Stabjorn, because he does have autocannon specialist as well, so Yellow Trousers James here is actually going to be okay. Right, let's jump into our first mission here on Old House and get things rolling.
Commander, it is time we take the fight to the Commonwealth. These lightning raids will send a signal fire to draw the Alliance forces back and give the Combine a chance to survive the invasion. The first step is to recover a series of data fragments located along the target zone. The fort is renowned for pace and efficiency. I expect you to keep up and get the job done.
This is a waste of time and resources. While the Alliance is wreaking havoc at home, we're raiding backwater worlds. You really believe House Kurita's deception tactics will save us? We should be bolstering the defenses on our own worlds.
We must try.
Weather conditions could impede visibility, Commander. Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
Old House militia forces confirmed
Hold.
the target area. Fight through them, Commander. These are Steiner loyalists, so be
Whoa,
careful.
okay, hang on. That needs to go on chain fire.
Keep up the pace.
Target destroyed.
I can't even see with that on.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Right, my team will pull him apart. And we'll...
Scrapped.
There we go.
Destroyed.
Kind of in an awkward middle ground between it being a little bit too bright for night vision and a little bit too dark to get by without it.
Priority fragment asset identified. Move to recover.
We've detected trespassers in our system. They're attempting to extract our proprietary information. Contact our militia forces now!
Got it. That guy's, oh, hello. Get lost. That guy's profile was that Colonel Zax from the Alliance War Games we participated in. This...
Detecting more Old House militia forces formed up on your path to the target zone, Commander.
Damn it.
Penetrate and recover.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of tanks here just showed themselves.
Let's take that tank apart.
Acquired.
Kill him.
Target
Coordinating our attack.
Whoa, Shadowhook's here.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
I'm right on the edge of heat.
Boss wants us on that target.
Take that side torso off if you can. Someone's in my rear.
Target destroyed.
There he goes.
Target destroyed.
Another one. Catapult's here.
Heat critical.
One arm off. Oh, I shouldn't even be going for the side torsos, really. Just fired his chest. There he goes.
Target destroyed.
This thing has a little bit of heat issues.
Target destroyed.
The last two Atomo mechs were pretty good for heat.
Destroyed.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Got it.
Target ledger fragment designated.
Okay, we're winding our way up the hill here. I'm still in this awkward middle ground of not knowing what the best for visibility is. Probably this, but then I get blinded by things like flamers and PPCs.
Target acquired.
My own PPC is blinding me to some degree.
I'll be surprised if they can muster any type of response force. Feels more like target practice here. You still haven't told me why you have placed your trust in House Kurita.
We are aligned with House Kurita for a common goal,
Acquired.
Which is
Target destroyed.
survival.
tell that to my family. Our actions here won't matter if the Combine is lost before we finish the job.
I don't think necessarily that the Light and Commonwealth has a problem with what is the Islamic religion. Muslims in general, the Azami are kind of descended from, but it's more that they are so.
Units engaging.
They kind of made common cause with House Kurita, and so are seen as supporters of the Kuritan family. So they would not be treated particularly well. Hello. Let's deal with him.
Group target received.
Who's shooting? Oh, okay, I got flanked here.
Focusing fire.
Can't use that PPC, it generates too much heat. Got him.
Target is done.
My arm's open with the PPC on this.
Destroyed.
Forgotten what kind of tier of equipment I've got in this. We're just going to go through the wall.
Ledger fragments pinpointed.
Is it?
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick
Well,
it
there's
up.
something. Oh, there's the blue one. Okay. Well, let's get red first and see what we're getting salvage-wise for this
That's
mission.
close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Brilliant. Payload acquired.
A bunch of Artemis at tier SRM 6s and 4s. All tier 5 stuff. 2 of each. Nice. I think my team is probably fine, so I'm going to send them venturing ahead here. I don't want to lose an arm unnecessarily.
Group rendezvous acknowledged.
So let's have them draw aggro here. Seems like this is going to be a short mission, depending on whether we have to hold position at the end of this path. Something about this top-down view here of the map almost gives me kind of like, I don't know, reminds me of Naughty's World War II games. You're going through France, Normandy area. It's got that kind of vibe to it.
Wrap it up, Commander.
Oscar Mike. Enemy vehicle in the area.
Where? To the left.
Scrap that
Nice.
Moving to grid location.
Acquired.
Invalid target.
No, 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 no.
one.
I need you.
Fully received.
Keep
Let's
going ahead.
move.
Just gonna play this cautiously.
Let's ho!
Everyone's dead here. Seeing these wrecked tanks now, there's even more of a kind of
Target shooter
Normandy vibe.
engaging.
He's behind the walls now.
Target
Target
acquired.
received. Engaging. Enemy destroyed.
Shadowhawk there.
Destroyed.
That mech is about to go critical. Nice shot, Commander.
Oh, just gone over the head of that Highlander there.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Destroyed.
Stay ahead. One of my guys is behind somehow.
Acquired.
Target is down.
Destroyed.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Destroyed.
It's these
You're near
blinding
the
lights
final intel fragment.
given off by these crates.
All intel fragments acquired, Brigadier General.
Efficient work, Commander. You've shown you can adapt to the Arcab Legion's tactics. Now advance to the evac zone.
Got it.
I will piece together the data fragments to plot our next move.
Alright, simple enough first mission here on Old House. We're just doing 2 in this episode. This is going to be very short if we're already getting through it. 62 speed, is that the normal speed for a Battlemaster? Slightly below? Is it
Stand by,
64?
Commander. Initiating exfiltration sequence now.
Well, Jesus, we're like 15 minutes in and we're halfway through on Old House. I think our previous shortest episode was like 50 minutes total. A new catapult for us. LRM-15s are always good. I'll take that. And salvage-wise, nothing's low numbers down here that I need to worry about. No lost tech. No good gear, so we just go for cash. There we go. Good work, Commander. That was textbook. Don't get comfortable. Your luck will run out. It did good damage. It overheated a lot. I mean, I didn't shut myself down at any point, but like, the PPC almost felt superfluous. That LB-10X, yeah, it was cranking out good damage at a good rate of fire with minimal heat compared to the PPC. And these guys are fine. I mean, we can pretty much roll straight into another mission with these mechs without even doing repairs on them. Some skill up on you. You improved in your cooling, that's good. And you're making progress in the 2 weapon groups, that's excellent. So this is a brilliant fit for Stabjorn here. I think I'm going to just leave a minute if I've not got time to do repairs. Well, regardless of whether I have time or not. And we killed 2 catapults in that mission, which means we can finally take off this mission. A tier 5 target acquisition gear. Still a piece of equipment I've not used. Nah, nothing good here. But we have another opportunity to get one more look at them. Don't think I have any mask yet. Okay, I think we are actually in that territory, but we're never going to see those Cantina missions spawn during a campaign mission. Right, work to be done. Starting by sending you away. We don't need this many catapults. In fact, we don't even need our K2 anymore, do we? Right, rest in peace K2. You did good service for us, but you're no longer needed. Quite frankly, this Banshee might end up going the same way. It was... I'm going to give it to the AI. But I have no desire to go back in it. The Gintaro is probably superfluous now as well. Our tonnage is... Yeah, we're not going to use that Gintaro anymore, so I'm going to retire it. That was a mecha that really surprised me. I enjoyed that a lot. So let's... I'm going to sell it though. It's no longer necessary. It's not a hero mech. We will hopefully get one of those later. Speaking of hero mechs, we have not used our Annihilator yet, so I think that's what I'm going to take into the next mission. And Soz's Law says that there will be a bunch of artillery scurrying around. Or not scurrying anywhere, but... Wow, a tier 4 PPC and it was still generating a lot of heat. Okay. Of the 3 Otomo mechs we've used, this is my least favorite of them. It's still fine though, it was doing good damage. Okay, a simple repair roll. And if there's no news, which there is not, then we are good to go into another mission. Let's go. Part 2 then. Shattered Lines. Excellent work, Commander. I see the assessment of your performance was spot on. It took some doing, but we connected the data shards and deciphered the data. Sadly, the shards has a self-destruct trigger. One of our dropships suffered heavy damage and we lost one intelligence officer. Unfortunately, that death will be for naught if we can't exploit the gathered information. The neighbouring city of Chivren contains high payoff targets belonging to the LCAF, a weapons armory and a food distribution hub. Both are integral supply chains for LCAF forces. If we succeed in forcing them to reinforce this area, they will find their supply chains broken. At worst, the local populace will be unarmed and hungry. A heavy dose of their own medicine after what our people have endured during the invasion. Hit the armory and the food hub on the marked points, Commander. Show you can keep pace with the 4th Arcab. Good luck. Okay. Right. Taste of their own medicine, as he says. Let's pay in kind what the Light and Commonwealth is currently doing to the Draconis Combine and the Azami people. The actionable intel has provided high-value targets. Eliminate the food distribution hub and armory and break the LCAF supply chains, Commander. Keep up the pace for the 4th and get the job done. So it sounds like we're going to be advancing quickly, so maybe Iron Reckoning is not a smart choice for this mission. House Steiner is now hostile towards us, and we are, for the first time in I think our entire playthrough, a positive +2 with House Kurita. Unbelievable. Right, 14 days. Let's tick forward some time here. Do you know what else we've not used? The longbow. I'm going to use that in this mission. Okay. And we still have no news. So Iron Reckoning is going to wait a little bit longer. I don't think the longbow is actually any faster, is it? Because this Iron Reckoning has some speed buffs. Yeah, same speed. Oh no, it's not the same speed. Okay, so we're going to take this. Maybe they... I'm going to check what that other longbow was like. Maybe it's got a smaller engine in it, 64 speed and 1.37 cooling. Which one would I rather have? I'm not going to buy it regardless. Yeah, smaller engine in this one to fit the extra armor. Better cooling as well, and those extra energy weapons. Probably a smarter choice. I don't know if a longbow especially needs to be 64, because that kind of puts it out ahead of everything else that it needs to be its meat shield. Okay, so we're going to try out this longbow. We need 5 extra tons. I could stick you in a 95 tonner. That is very ballsy to put this guy with these stats into the Night Star. I'm not going to do that. I was happy with how you were playing. I could put you in an 85 tonner like the Stalker, potentially. I was going to use Hatamoto Chi in one of these missions as well. Let's do that. These guys are a little bit slower, but it'll be fine. Okay, well, let's not spend any more time and go straight into this. This is definitely going to be the shortest. We're at 70 difficulty. It's going to be the shortest episode of this playthrough if we're going to continue to divide it up, just each planet a different episode, which I think I will.
The collected data fragments have produced actionable intel. Prepare to hit the priority targets hard and fast. Your job is to kick up enough noise to alert the Alliance of our actions here. Disrupting their weapons and ration lines is a big step towards that goal. You and the 4th are tasked with leveling the marked structures.
See a tank in the distance over there.
Are we not finished messing around inside this ghost system? Hitting an armory and a food hub won't be a blip on their radar. The Alliance
something in here in the forest.
If it means winning the war. I am telling you.
Oh, hello. That was unlucky. Took an arm hit there.
Misgivings are noted, but desperate times have called for desperate measures. House Kurita's fate will be the same as ours if this counter-invasion fails.
That mech
There he
is about to
goes.
go critical. Nice shot, Commander.
I need my team to be ranging ahead here. I should not be at the front.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Oh, I've got to keep them alive as well. Why do they have 2 Davian mechs? Interesting choice.
Try to minimize the casualties of my men.
Okay, we will do.
Be rewarded with additional funds.
Scrap that one.
I need to do something about these weapon groups. That's not good. Okay. Threat ahead. It's an archer.
Target Archer.
Gonna get into an LRM battle with him here.
That target is ours.
Blue team will hopefully keep him occupied. Rear arm is open. There's, he's got friendly beside him.
The surface.
Victor.
Acquired.
Damn it. Give me a lock. Give me a lock. Give me a lock.
Victor.
Watch my heat.
Critical.
I get about 15 heat from every salvo.
Enemy contact. All House militia units.
Look at this LLM just tearing this guy apart.
Engage and drive through.
We've got hostiles on our left now. Team finish him.
New target.
Gonna use the charger to block.
Critical.
Tango down.
Destroyed.
Group target received.
Watch my heat here.
Armory integrity reduced to 50%. Keep at it.
Nice.
Target destroyed.
I think I got him with a small laser there. Yeah, you can really crank out damage in this thing, but it is made of paper. Toilet paper. Wet toilet paper. Oh god, this javelin's already almost dead. Right, let's go and crush this base. In fact, while they're crushing the base, we can go for the salvage in here, which I think is on the other side of it, the compound.
Armory on the verge of collapse. Finish it.
Why am I getting slowed down here? Come on. Why am I slow? Why did I lose speed?
Infected hit. Keep moving.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, and somewhere over here, in fact I can see it right there. Yeah, there we go.
Targeted asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
I love the look of the longbow. It looks almost like a pod racer in a sense, just with legs on the bottom of it. Right, my team is moving on, so we've got to do the same.
Beginning recovery now.
I need my team down there.
We're on the move.
Get down there as fast as you can, team. I can see some idiot is still caught up in the center of it. Blue team is not hanging about, so we've got to move too. Let's stay up on this ledge on the outside. It gives us better sight lines. Does make us a target, but
Target acquired.
see at least 3 mechs going down there. Blackjack for sure, and I think an assassin.
Destroyed. New target.
Spider.
Focusing fire.
We're getting flanked on our right.
Target.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Come on, don't. You've got all that other target in front of you, Scorpion, and you fire at me.
Target destroyed.
This guy's going down. Missiles aren't even going to reach him. Oh, they will.
Target acquired.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Blue team's still rolling forwards. We've got to keep moving.
Let's burn it down.
Target area reading hostile activity. Proceed with caution.
Hello, Spider. I'm going to ignore him.
Receiving fire.
Oh, hello. Fire salvo.
Enemy mech down.
I need some assistance, team.
The boss. Let's light it up.
Change target. My team will kill him. They did.
Target destroyed.
Look at blue team up there. Hold your horses, blue team. You're miles ahead. I'm not ready. They're getting torn apart.
Target acquired.
Why is this guy alive? Get out of here.
Target destroyed.
Let me climb this hill.
We're on the move.
Get in there, blue team. Green team. I can't see what's killing them. Oh, Orion, there we go.
Orion.
You shoot from a nice safe distance over here. Damn it, lost lock. Oh, there's another assault on the right. Damn it, lost lock again. The upgrade on the target retention is proving not very good.
You're in range of the food distribution hub, Commander.
Oh, okay, hang on, hang on.
Detecting
I'm in trouble now.
bottleneck in the area.
Blue team has just one mech remaining. Friendlies, I need some assistance.
Target acquired.
Negative on that target order.
What? How are you still standing?
Kill was mine.
Right, we've got two others, but I don't know where they are.
With you.
5 stutters on his own.
Commander's target.
Jaeger here.
Now.
He's about to be within minimum range.
Critical.
There we go.
Target destroyed.
There's one more, but I don't know where he is. He's around the corner. Someone fired. There we go. It's a stalker.
We're on it, sir.
Wow, I shouldn't have. Watch my heat. Watch my heat.
Critical.
They all clear. No all-house militia units remain.
Okay. My god. He's still taking damage from some tanks over there or something. I got one Arcav Legion guy left. I want to get to his side because I think he is taking damage from something. I need to assist him. Some sort of big irrigation plant here.
Target acquired.
It's just turrets. Oh, of course.
Come on, keep firing.
We will do in a second. I need to kill this turret.
Target acquired.
That's not even the one.
Target destroyed.
Something else is in here. There it is. Okay, fire starter, you still alive? Yes, just, but you've almost lost your arms. Let's start crushing. Look at these barns. I've never seen them before in this game.
You're inflicting effective damage.
What was inside there? I'm curious. What was inside? Nothing. Oh, there was a loader mech inside. If only they were that easy to kill. Normally, I've actually never fought one, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe they are made of paper. Of course, I thought that was a larger single piece. That's explosive. Let's not step on that.
Food distribution hub about to fall. Continue to lay fire.
Working on it. Look how wide this thing is. That's a threat. That too. Oh, this isn't even too big a building. Right, through all these greenhouses.
Critical strike.
There we go.
Food distribution hub neutralized. Good work. We've left our mark here. But simple raids will not move the needle. It is time to take things to another level. Our eye shifts to Arcturus and their considerable military assets. We will leave a trail of scorched earth.
Damn, we're finished already.
Time spent here isn't in vain. I left my family to carry out the plans of Haskarita. We must make it mean something.
Destroy as much as I can. A very brief visit to Old House then, and we are rolling on already. I didn't even check what we got from the salvage then. A bunch of pulse lasers, which I don't think we have anything that uses them currently. And we can swap 7-tonner PPCs for large pulse lasers according to our rules now, actually. Maybe I try that out on the Battlemaster. I think I will. Heat is certainly lower. Perhaps not, actually. What do we want? Anything here? None of those have anything good, so I'll take a 20 and a PPC. I guess an ER large laser. These SRM6s, because we always need them. That as well. That too. Right, and then 17, whatever I've got left. This... Anything I can drop here? Not that I want to. Okay, so we'll take this and then just some things that with value. That, and that. There we go. We've severed the LCAF supply lines. Nice work. You DCMS trash will be destroyed. And because we had one fire starter left, we got an extra 2 million C-bill payouts. Very good. Wow. How is that is the highest damage readout I've ever seen. And normally I'm used to seeing like the longbow get up to like a 2000s, but like there wasn't that much to kill in that mission. And to be honest, what, 3 lances total. One of them was a bunch of heavies and assaults, but I was kind of in as much retreat as I could manage at that point. I enjoyed the longbow. It's nice to be back behind the controls of it. That was probably not the best first showing. But our team did good damage across the board here. A lot of that must be to buildings, which is surely where Stabion, I mean, my god, look at the progress he got. Speaking of progress, this guy. This is like this is even more energy. Wow, my god. Alright team, well done. Our work here in Old House has been fruitful. We may have been skeptical of having a member of the 5th join our ranks, but you have fit in with my 4th Arcab seamlessly. Unfortunately, I am still trying to quell unrest within my ranks. Taisa Ali continues to question the logic of Theodore Kurita. I cannot blame him, but we know that the Alliance is aware of our presence, and if we continue to press the attack, they will begin to chase us. To try and put you at ease, Commander, I have instructed my Saudamat to continue to help conceal your identity. I cannot vouch for the ISF, so I have taken measures to ensure no leaks occur. For now, make any necessary repairs or refits, and I will brief you on our next destination in transit. Okay, so the Saudamat are helping obscure us because, of course, Death to Mercenaries Edict is still in effect in the Combine, and so if they discover that we are not really a member of the 5th Amphigean Light Assault Group, our own allies will turn against us. But look, we have a brand new Otomo mech here. It's 3038. The Molar is in production. Well, it's not even the Molar yet. It's the Daboku. And it's swapped its AC2s for a whole load of machine guns. And it's downgraded or reduced in size, the LRM-15s to 10s. Is that a better loadout than the standard? Possibly not, actually. But I'll give it a try regardless, and I bet it looks great all the same. We also got a second pilot in the successive episodes. She, like Serena, is an energy-focused pilot. We can check her out then. Well, before we forget, let's check out the bio of Ari Fuji here. A 48 max pilot. That puts her, I think, the highest by default we've come across. It was originally Goblin at 46, then Serena 47, now 48 here. She has a lot of other similarities with Serena in terms of distribution of points. Slightly less cooling, but potentially better evasion, and then fractionally more ballistics as well. But she is an energy-focused pilot, so I'm sure we can find something for her. Grew up with a rebellious streak, unwilling to conform to her family's wishes for her future, eventually becoming a pilot for Merc units and never looking back. Okay, another hero pilot with not much of a story. Both grew up with... These guys, they've got a lot more... I say a lot more. 3 sentences as opposed to 1 of background information. But with names like these, I think we can safely say they come from the Draconis Combine. So when it comes time to send them off to school, we will find an appropriate college for them. I think we are pretty much done then. There's not much else to do, apart from bin that and then sell it. And we also get to check out our new... Wow, look at that. There's quite a grimace here. It's almost like, these are eyes, it's almost a little bit goofy, but I do like it a lot. I love the gold leaf metallic sheen of this design here. It's so good. That kind of demon skull on the, not a skull, but the face on the pauldrons here. A little cat here on the back of the arm. A dragon snaking its way around. There's a koi fish down here too. It's just so good. Do you know what I want? I want to get all 4 of the ones we have side by side. Where are they? The Battlemaster was one. They're still getting work done. I will send them into a mission together. It will be slightly under tons, but I think that's how I'll start the next episode. Having these 4 all going in. Just so they really know we have the coordinators backing. Well, you know what? I'm not sure what Takashi's views on Theodore's bold counteroffensive were. I know what happens post-war, but I don't want to talk about that just yet. And we also, of course, need to get Iron Reckoning into play at some point. I've been holding off on it, but it will definitely get an outing in the next episode. Speaking of, we're going to Arcturus, where there's going to be 4 missions next time, so twice the length of this one. And I think we are good. Nothing else to do here apart from repairs, and that's that. Everything should be sorted by the time we get to the next place. Oh, I wanted to swap the arm on this. I'll have to do it next time it gets repairs done. Because otherwise I'll have to reset the repairs and it might not be ready in time. Okay, oh, I need to do Cantina as well. I think we have these. Yes, we do. A Gauss rifle of some tier I didn't see. Good. And I'll take this Highlander, because you never know. We've seen some Staligira stuff, like the Highlander, and plenty of crabs and Kintaros as well, so there's a chance that we will kill one of them. And we are done. Right. Depart to Arcturus. Brigadier General Li Chang. Commander, our next destination is Arcturus, the original capital of the Leiden Commonwealth. It was part of the Tamar Pact prior to the formation of the Leiden Commonwealth. My mistake then, I think I said it was Protectorate of Donegal, but obviously not. While Althouse may have offered little resistance, Arcturus will be a different story. The system contains notable targets, and of course it's the home base for the entire Arcturan Guards Brigade. Very large unit of at least half a dozen to a dozen battle mech regiments. Destroying those targets and wreaking havoc in Arcturus will make it impossible for the Fedcom Alliance to ignore us. Losing such a prominent system will take the wind out of Hansa-Davian sails and place great pressure on the Commonwealth half of this invasion. Well, that's our goal then. In order for Theodore Kurida's bold thrust to succeed, we need to hit these high-value targets. Well, we are heading into the Leiden Commonwealth. I think the Ryukan, or maybe the Genyosha, are heading rimward south into the Federated Suns and going after Robinson or something? I can't quite remember. I think actually they kind of navigate around most of the heavily defended worlds along the border and start angling towards New Avalon. In their path makes it clear that that's where their end destination will be, which is really getting Hansa Davian to take notice and start worrying and maybe holding back from launching other attacks if he needs to reverse their progress and go and repulse a raid on their capital. Okay, well, we will get to that next time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, this short episode, and I will see you again soon for another video.